head of the family. At 17, his shoulders had grown strong, his hands calloused. He worked the land, his brow perpetually dusted with red earth. Every muscle in his body ached, yet he toiled on. Ade's heart ached too, for a life less burdened, for a moment to dream. But responsibility was a heavy cloak, and Ade wore it with solemn pride. He found solace in the belief that his sacrifices were seen, appreciated, that Emeka and Amina understood the depth of his love, woven into every bead of sweat, every earned coin. Emeka, with his quick mind and even quicker smile, was the family's pride. He devoured books like they were air, his eyes bright with ambition. Amina, beautiful and vivacious, possessed a shrewd head for business. Her laughter, like the chiming of market bells, filled Ade's heart with a quiet joy. They were his world, his reason for being. Their successes were his victories. When Emeka aced his exams, Ade felt a surge of pride that eclipsed even his own achievements. When Amina secured a prime spot in the market, Ade celebrated with a fierceness that belied his usual stoicism. He believed in the unspoken pact. He worked so they could dream. They excelled, a testament to his tireless efforts. A silent symphony of love and sacrifice played out in their small home, each sibling playing their part. Doubt, like a persistent weed, began to sprout in Ade's heart. Did they truly grasp the extent of his sacrifice? Or had they grown accustomed to his toil, taking his silent contributions for granted? The thought gnawed at him, a quiet torment. A dangerous idea took root in his mind, a test of their love. He would tell them he could work no more. A lie, of course, but a necessary deception to gauge the depth of their gratitude. The decision sat heavy in his gut, a bitter pill to swallow. His heart pounded as he announced his decision. Emeka's brow furrowed, not in concern but in irritation. Amina's smile vanished, replaced by a petulant frown. "But who will pay for my new fabrics?" she lamented, her voice laced with annoyance, not concern. Days turned into weeks. Ade, feigning illness, watched his siblings. Their initial annoyance morphed into a chilling indifference. Emeka's studies suffered, replaced by idle chatter with friends. Amina's business faltered, her entrepreneurial spirit replaced by a lazy apathy. Their focus shifted from his well-being to their own inconveniences. They complained about the lack of food, the dwindling funds. Not once did they ask about his health, his well-being. The weight of their neglect pressed down on Ade, heavier than any burden he'd ever carried. His heart, once brimming with love, felt like a shriveled fruit. The realization struck him with the force of a thunderbolt. Their love was conditional, their gratitude paper-thin. His sacrifice, once a badge of honor, now felt like a fool's errand. He had sown seeds of love but reaped a bitter harvest of neglect.